Hey everyone, Todd here, and I'm here today to give you a small update for Guardians number 9, and just some things that are going on with me. I'll try to keep this short, and hope you like what I say. First off, as of today, I'm just waiting for the final page to get here. We're going to be done with the inking side of Guardians number 9, our 10th issue, and right after that, we're going to start doing coloring. So I'm really hoping that we'll release Guardians number 9 in like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so. So definitely stay tuned to that on the Guardians page, Guardians Facebook page, my page, wherever, however you follow us. I'm stuttering because this is awesome, because this is our 10th issue, like I said. And to me, to get this far is mind blowing. I mean, I started out with, Guardians number 1, Guardians number 0, which was supposed to be just 10 pages just to build the story, but then it became 20, and then Alex became our full-time artist, and we just took off. Then we had a down point, then we got back up again, and now we're cranking them out, every 7 or 8 weeks or so, and it's amazing because I'm getting to tell my stories, and these characters, especially the ones that we're tackling now with Silence and the next arc, which I'll tell you a little preview of here. I never thought I'd get to these characters, and it's getting to the point where my outline of where I thought I would never get to when we started number 0, we're getting to there now, and I realize I have certain gaps that I need to fill, and that's exciting because it means I get to think of new stories. So this is an incredible experience for me, and I thank you, all of you who have supported me, whether it be through buying the comics, pledging to our Patreon, which is still up. If you, some of you might actually be watching this through the Patreon, so if you're pledging through that, thank you. Please continue to do that. And we're growing. We're vastly growing. On July 11th, actually, we're going to Robinson, Illinois, and we're doing a little one-day Comic-Con down there, and it's apparently already sold out, at least vendors-wise and artists alley-wise. And that's exciting because that means the show is most likely going to be very big, and there's people that's going to come to it. And I'm going to bring a bunch of copies of Guardians. That's actually what these boxes right here are. I wish I had a marker. Do like a Madden thing right there. Like, if you see the comics right here, and so yeah, those boxes are full of comics I'm going to sell at this convention. And hopefully, we're going to make a big splash there. And if this works, I'm probably going to do another convention in September, and then I'll be honest, I'm really hoping I break into Marvel or DC by then, which is another update. I have sent Guardians to them. I have confirmation from 2 different editors that they are going to read my stuff and get back to me. It's just the waiting game, which I have been doing now for a couple of years now. it's tough, but I'm gonna make through it. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna continue my thing. For you comic wise people, like who knew the industry, actually submitted 2 comics to Oni Press when they had their open submission. I had one rejected, but I have another one there, waiting to be heard back from, and hopefully that'll fly. In the meantime, I am actually possibly getting another comic series off the ground. Yes, it does sound insane, with me doing Guardians and me putting everything I have into Guardians. How can I do another comic series? Well, it's still very, very early, but the rejected idea I just mentioned from Oni, well, I really, really love it, and it's very, very different from Guardians. It's not even a superhero comic. It's more fantasy than anything else, and that's intriguing to me because I love that genre. Anyone knows me, I love Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and the Aragon saga, and books and shows like that. And this is going to be fun because if we can get this off the ground, I will be doing another video of that if we try it. This just gives me another book under my belt. This shows my diversity of writing, and it just gives me another something to look forward to as I'm doing Guardians and as I'm doing Comic Cons and whatnot. So where do we go from here? Well, as I said, we're finishing up the first half, if you will, of Guardians number 9. The inking process, the coloring really goes a little faster. Alex is really, really good when it comes to coloring. He just takes a little long with the ink so he can get the details in, which I approve of. And then after, we wrap up Deadly Silence, which I can already tell you is number 9. This is number 8. Number 9 is easily the most action-packed Guardians issue of our run, bar none. We literally have like 10 pages full of action sequences. We didn't even have that in Guardians like 1 or 3, which is where we had like the big Tempest battles. And so this one was just a precursor to that. So we're looking forward to that. But then once we hit Guardians number 10, which is our 11th issue, I am going to start an arc called What Makes a Hero, in which we meet the first other hero in the Guardians universe by the name of Captain Delta, and his arrival will both intrigue the Guardians, and then a certain twist will happen, and you're left wondering what the heck. And that's good because this is going to be a 3-part arc, which we haven't done since Winds of Change, our very first Guardians arc, and I'm really going to explore both what makes a hero, period, what makes the Guardians such great heroes, and what the Guardians think about themselves, because you rarely hear them talk about themselves outside of when they're talking to each other. What do we think about this? What do we think about that? And yet something's going to happen, and it's going to cause them to say, we're not heroes, and we're okay with that because that's not our job. And you probably think, well, wait a minute, but they're superheroes. That's true, they are, but that's not how they view themselves. That's how that's how we would view them, but how do they view themselves? This arc is going to bring that out, and it's going to lay some seeds for an arc that I'm excited for coming up. So, definitely look forward to that. I'm definitely going to be, I've been really busy, but I'm going to do my best to keep updating, my Facebook page, the Guardians Facebook page, the Patreon, spreading the word, but I'm going to need your help still. I still need your help, getting Guardians out there, because without you guys, I am nothing. And, I will write this until I know no one's reading it anymore, and I know some people are reading now, so that's why I'm keeping going. Yeah. And, but, just spread it around, share it on your Facebook page, check it out with people. Again, we have the option to print comics now. We're actually going to update our site. We're still working on it because we want to work out the finer details, but it will be on the site where you can just be able to click. They say, here's the ones I want. We'll make the order. You get the payment to us. We'll make it, and in 2 weeks you'll have, your print copies of Guardian. So that's the option now. If you've been holding out because you say, hey, I want the print issues, we have that now. If you want to contact me through any of these means, Patreon, Facebook, you have my email, Twitter at Guardians_comic. We're there for you. We have the options. We will get this to you somehow, some way. So, in wrapping up, it's only 7 minutes and 48 seconds. This is actually really good. Yay. I usually go like 15 minutes. Again, thank you for all your support. I hope you look forward to Guardians number 9 and our future issues. Definitely stay tuned to my Facebook page, because if this other comic series gets off the ground, I will be shouting to the heavens about it, because I'm going to need your help for that one too. So, I wish you all well. Stay tuned for more Guardians and everything else that's coming. And thank you for support. And I will see you around.